can't get my fingers do the sign. Look at that. Like, can't straighten them. Can anyone do this? Hello, I'm Emma and welcome to my review of A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. We have waited so long for this book and it's finally here. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed when I found out it was going to be about President Snow. I was a bit like, thanks Suzanne. But I love a good villain origin story and that's exactly what I got. Overall, I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars, and as the books go, I would rank them Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then Mockingjay. That's just my personal opinion. I know not everyone will agree with that, but I'd love to know what your rankings are in the comments below. In this book we follow a young Coriolanus Snow and his descent into what made him the President Snow that we all know and despise. As a high-ranking student of his academy, he's been given a District 12 girl, Lucy Greybeard, to mentor through the 10th annual Hunger Games. Now, seeing how the Hunger Games evolved from the 10th to what we know it as today was probably my favourite part of the book. The book is written in third person and I enjoyed Collins' writing style, but it was a little slow-paced at times. Her portrayal of Snow, I felt, was really true to the character, and we were able to see how a lot of his prejudices stemmed from his upbringing. It gives room to sympathise Snow, but he is still an inherently flawed character. We also have our main tribute, Lucy Gray, who is a great character. She is nothing like Katniss and has just got such a fun personality to read about. We've also got his cousin Tigress, and I enjoyed reading about the other people in the academy and his peers. But yeah, and that's it for the non-spoiler part of the video. So if that's you stopping here, thank you so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you next time. If you're carrying on, I'm going to ask that you please do not put any spoilers in the comments. But yeah, let's carry on. The fact that Snow does know some hardship through his family struggles and losing his parents was nice to see, but he's still very ashamed of them and likes to fit in. He thinks of the district people as disgusting scum, which is great to see how he evolves when he gets feelings for Lucy and becomes friends with St. Jameson, even though I felt it was all a little bit fake. I really loved the reaping. It completely set Lucy apart from Katniss. She is just such a great, strong, quirky character. I can't believe that she wrote The Hanging Tree. It was such a good addition and incredible to see The Hanging Tree's origin story, and that she also wrote the Valley song. But yeah, top-notch character. I feel like the differences between how the tributes were treated in this book compared to the Hunger Games were really striking. In this book we've got the tributes kept in a monkey house in a zoo, and they're not fed. A lot of them are becoming malnourished and ill. The only doctor they're given is a vet. Once the tribute 10 girl kills the capital woman, Iraqi, they're all then punished in chains, and so their living conditions are even worse, and there's rats everywhere. And I just found it so different from Peeta and Katniss's journey when they were taken from their district. It was the first bit of luxury that they'd ever experienced, and I like to think that that was maybe because of Snow's influence, because of the things that he had with Lucy, but I really doubt it. they were also still wearing the clothes from the reaping in the games, and they didn't have sponsors or betting until Snow introduced it in this 10th Hunger Games. It was also cool to see how the game makers are watching this and thinking, oh, well, for next time it would be great to show the tributes who's already died in the games. But yeah, this was quite a minimalist Hunger Games compared to what we know, and it's really cool to see the big evolution of how it all went. It was really nice to see how the friendship between Crillius and Lucy Gray grew as he began to trust her. He started bringing her food, gave her the compact to help her in the game, and eventually ended up cheating so that she wouldn't be harmed by the snakes. However, I do feel like all of these gestures were all driven by his own self-motives. There's always something in it for him. He's so self-obsessed. I feel like all of his feelings for Lucy were nothing more than a crush for his own loneliness. Especially when he dropped her in an instant for his university life. I think that he was only going to go with her just for convenience because he didn't have anything else. He was still really ashamed of her, only trying to see her as a covey rather than a district girl. But we did see him care for her by getting scared about her getting hurt, and also saying to her, "Lucy Gray, you matter to me," which I felt was a really key quote because it showed some morals on his part and feelings and how much he did value her as a person. The only thing is that I wish that we could have gotten a better goodbye for them. We've also got Tigress, who's a really moral character, always looking out for her cousin Snow, which I loved. I really enjoyed Clemencia's character and all her dialogue. We've got the Professor, what a nutter! And of course we've got St. James, who I absolutely adored. I really enjoyed seeing how he evolved from having these moral differences to becoming a rebel for the cause. I feel like the scene where he went into the games to pay his respects to his tribute was just like Katniss and Rue's scene, and I just loved it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I felt like it was just what the fans needed, and I hope you enjoy my review. It would be awesome if you could subscribe. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!